Welcome to Second Listen Saturday on the Parenting Roundabout podcast, where we share some fun moments from a past episode for your weekend listening pleasure. Look for new episodes every Monday through Friday.
It's Name That Tune. Catherine?
Yes. So on a recent episode of the Hamilcast that featured Alex Lacamoire, this is a podcast about Hamilton the musical that Terri and I both listened to. So they did a lightning round of song choices. So we are going to do the same, but we have adapted, like theirs were, workout song, breakup song, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So we are going to do parenting and family related version of this. So it's inspired by it. It's not directly stolen. So I will say a category and then you give me the song that you think of, and don't overthink it. Just what pops into your mind. So I hope you didn't spend a couple hours going through your iTunes.
Maybe we did.
We'll never tell.
That's right. Okay, so lullaby or a song that you sang to your kids when they were little.
Oh, that's easy.
What's yours?
Lullaby and Good Night. What do they call that? Brahms Lullaby?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The standard.
That was the go-to.
Yes.
I didn't know the lyrics. I just mostly hummed it, but it sounded good. I made it up.
How about you, Terri?
Oh, I don't remember if I ever sang the Brahms Lullaby to them. I don't remember, but I did have a song I used to sing to my son when I was changing his diapers.
Yeah.
And it was to the tune of a country song, which, darn it, I can't even think of the tune of it now. I certainly can't sing it because I wouldn't do that to y'all. But I had, personalized lyrics that were specifically about him. I had set his name to this tune and, how much I loved him and stuff like that. It was really very sweet. I try to sing it to him every now and then and he's, mortified. His friends might hear from their homes several miles away.
Of course.
That's pretty much what he does with all my song selections.
The ants might be taking messages back and forth.
But at the time, it was very sweet, and it's one of those things about having a child in diapers that I kind of miss because it's that enforced closeness, and it's when they're too young to really complain. And they have to lay there and have their diaper changed. They really don't have a whole lot of choice. So you can do anything. You could say anything. You could sing. You could do whatever. It's a little personal one-on-one time.
Right.
Mine was probably You Are My Sunshine. I used to sing a lot. And then my son, when he was about 2, had a very long Lion King, the Broadway musical phase, where we had the soundtrack and we had the picture program, where it just has big photographs. It really does not have any words. And we had to look at that every single night. Yeah. But there were certain songs that we had to skip, like scary hyena songs. But he loved The Morning Report, where the little bird is like, this is the morning report. And the bird...
I don't know that one.
It's probably not in the movie. I think it's only in the Broadway show.
Okay.
And he gives the report on what's going on with all the animals and... so we had to sing that. I would get into Christmas carols, if desperate times would call for desperate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I remember the bear went over the mountain, over and over again.
Yes. That was my husband's, very frequent choice. So. Yeah. Okay. So let's go on to the next song. A good song for family dance party. So if you're going to play some music and get everybody moving, we have been known to have some Red Hot Chili Peppers going, which is probably not appropriate for young children. But I know I have a video somewhere of my son doing some Red Hot Chili Peppers. And it could be, the Wiggles. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We always resorted to heavy metal, so don't feel so bad.
Oh, there you go.
It was usually AC/DC or Judas Priest or Kiss. I don't know. It was whatever was on my husband's iPod.
Right. Excellent. I love it.
Yeah. My husband is not so much with the music and the dancing. And so I think that any dance party in our home would involve my husband just sitting it out and going to watch a ball game, my son going, "You're embarrassing me!" and my daughter and I bopping around. Yeah. But I do remember one very fun time in the Uptown Funk era where we were we were in a minivan and my son's friend was with us and he really liked that song. And so I found it on my iPhone and I just played it over and over and over again. And Vinny and I had a good time anyway. We were dancing in our seats. So my daughter has specific music that she likes for dancing too. So we're sort of an individual dance party sort of family. Everybody go to your room and bop to what you want to bop to.
Right. Very nice. Okay, so that segues into our next one, Terry, which is a road trip or in the car song. So,
but I have a different answer for that one. I realized as I was telling that last story that I was getting ahead, but that was a dance party. My son and I, for some reason, I think I found the Tom Petty Damn the Torpedoes CD on a bargain rack at Barnes & Noble. And I bought it because I like Tom Petty, but I didn't have a lot of his stuff. And we played that in the car all the time. We still play that in the car all the time, though now I play it off of my phone. But that just got to be my son's and my car music. Nice. So, other times, other car trips, we would play all sorts of different things. But when it's my son and I in the car, it's Tom Petty.
It's Tom Petty.
And Damn the Torpedoes. The other day, my son, we went a little off chart. He said, "Why don't you play the iTunes Essentials for Tom Petty?" So we did that. Ooh. But I guess Tom Petty is not embarrassing to his friends. So yes, we have something we can listen to
what's
together.
What's that song? And I'm free.
I love that song. Yes.
Down Ventura Boulevard. Yes. Doesn't that bring back memories?
Yes. I was just telling him the other day, every time we hear that song, I probably tell him, this reminds me of when I lived in the Valley. Yeah. And I went down west on Ventura Boulevard and I lived near Reseda. And Mulholland is this soon. So yes, I know. That brings back memories. I like that song. It's satisfying on many levels, both geographically and also just that chorus is very sing-alongable. Yeah. Yes. Especially when one's friends are not around to be embarrassed. So, excellent. Wow. What do you guys listen to in the car?
Well, is yours heavy metal again?
No, actually, we then now, when we're in the car, we resort to pop music. So we go to like Katy Perry, like You're Hot and You're Cold, and like anything you can belt out, like Adele, or nice. You gotta have a chorus that you can just belt out really loud and together.
Excellent.
Yes.
So it's usually songs that are not necessarily in the top of the charts, but have been at one time and that we all know the words to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, anything like, I just did a 9-hour road trip when I was in Australia. So I can't believe I'm like forgetting the songs that we played, but we sang almost all the way there and all the way back.
So fun. I'm flashing back to a road trip in my 20s when my friends and I sang Copacabana at the top of our voices.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good times.
That is good fun times. Stuff. I think ours is probably still Hamilton if you're looking for something that will engage the entire family. Because
if you have family who
I know you do
engaged.
You do not have this.
This is getting into that next question. Our next question for me. So
yeah, the whole for a while my husband was a holdout on Hamilton, but once we actually saw it, then he became more willing to actually listen to the music. So
I've spent this much money on tickets. I might as well listen to the soundtrack again.
Right. So he's better now about that. So, and I think the mixtape is fun too because it's fun to sing along with the mixtape. So
yeah. You need to get the Hamel drops in there too somehow.
Oh yeah, there's some. Really
I could go for
Hamel
Burn.
Drops.
That
First Burn.
Mm-hmm. I could sing that at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
And it would be fun to sing the Benjamin Franklin song.
Yes.
You let your kids sing the Benjamin Franklin song.
I played it for my son a couple of times. I'm like, just so you know, this is what's going to happen in this
find curse words to be excellent for singing out loud in the car with kids.
Yes.
brings them right into the game.
Right, yes. Which, the other song that I personally love to sing, it's like a good treadmill song too, is Song for the Dumped by Ben Folds 5.
Oh.
Do you know that song?
I don't know that, but I'm going to look it up.
Because there's a big part where it just goes, F you too! So that's a good one. But
that sounds fun.
Okay, so let's do song to annoy your child with, since for Terri that may be.
For me, that is totally the Hamilton soundtrack, because I love it. And there was a time when I just played it over and over and over again, and everybody in my house they start from a level of uninterested, and so it's a pretty quick, it's a pretty big drop to actively hating. My husband, talked to my husband about developmental terms and parenting special needs stuff that I've read about and stuff. So he accused me of perseverating on the Hamilton soundtrack. I'm like, do not use my words against me. That was a fight. But I just like it so much. So I've toned it down. I try not to listen to it, or I try to listen to it with headphones, and they tease me every now and then about, I know what you're going to go listen to now.
We know what's behind those headphones.
Come on, it's so good. They cannot even, I even tried playing, what's the one with the Southern Bleep Democratic Republicans?
Is it Yorktown? I can't remember.
No, it's not Yorktown. Well, Yorktown has something too, but there's the one where
I get back up again. Yeah, I know which one you mean, but
anyway, I've tried playing that at full blast to get my son interested, but no, even curse words will not get my children interested in Hamilton. I'm so disappointed. So, so that pretty much irritates and annoys and makes them roll their eyes. And yet, Mama enjoys it, so she's going to play it.
I think that for my son and I can do pretty well. Like, he'll listen to the Broadway channel with me, or we will listen to Hamilton together or whatever. But my 16-year-old, if I put it on the pop station and then try to sing along, she's like mortified.
Oh, isn't that awful when your kids don't want you to sing along?
Yeah. That's not fair. And it's not happening anyway. Driver's choice. I'm gonna sing. Nicole, you guys seem to have you're pretty aligned on your music.
Yeah, I have to say, I was thinking about songs that would annoy my kids, but we actually listen to a lot of the same music, because we've always played music and our music and forced the kids to listen to it.
But sometimes they rebel, and start listening to show tunes.
Yeah, they like listening to rap and stuff, but not generally when they're with us. We just play songs that we all enjoy. Mm-hmm. But probably the songs that annoy them are the ones that come with the stories. So for example, that one concert we went to, and then we'll play the song, or repeatedly I'll tell them, why Joshua is named Joshua, and then I'll play the song, YouTube, or not, the YouTube album, Joshua Tree, and so that's
you
the
told
stuff
that
that
story
annoys
on
them
this
more.
very podcast.
Exactly, I did. So that's probably what annoys them the most, or we listened to this song and we had this, this party in university, and they don't. That's the stuff that bugs them. They're just like, come on, get on with it. Let's just play the song, okay?
You were never young. Don't pretend.
Exactly. You've always been old. But I have to say we're pretty much on the same page with music. There really isn't too much that annoys them if I put it on the radio or on, if we play it.
Nice.
So yeah.